Let me play my cool intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
You better watch out if you're enemies. A road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets caused real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this or never getting bored. Loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force apart. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a wasteland.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your app. The fucking link is in the chat. That's
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's covered, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. So, you locked away inside with the key control, by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit. How do I get my hands on your soul? Because I need something to clean these titty broads. My dove is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come in. Bring it. Bring your asses. Gee, don't get Queen B and her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely.
Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro.
She's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly. Beefing with the Queen Bee because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady Queen Bee with the lip ring is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB can hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would fuck her up and drag her from here to China.
Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks, their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check, my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking old lying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because
I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed!
Oh my god, exposed!
Oh my god, bitch. Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit Chronicle Shady, you better fucking shut your mouth with that. Girl, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your email. What the hell is wrong with people?
Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
I'm fucking killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Look, babe.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Pumpkin. I love you, Tim.
Alright. I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got rigor today. I trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm too trying to be a better person. I know it.
Let's see here. God damn it, dude. Can you hear him?
Yes, your dog is boring.
Damn it, dude.
Girl, this tea is piping.
It's it, man. Motherfucker's hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the type of person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me Tim.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I was not. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. Alright, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Can you guys hear me okay? Let me turn these fans off. Hold on 1 second. You guys are over here membership maxing, and we got 2 different things going off here. Trying to figure out what the heck's going on here. How we got 2 different alerts going off. What is even happening? What is even going on here? How do we got 2 of these bad boys? What is happening? Shoot. What do we do here? So we got the gifted memberships, and let's see. We're set on the default, so I'm not sure what's going on. But anyways, let's see here. Jen Rebel coming in, dropping 5 of them on us. And Midwest coming in, dropping a membership on us. We're membership maxing. We got our membership goals set up, ready to ride. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I'm going to try to finish setting it up to where you guys will be able to see it on here. But I'm trying. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm trying. I'm going to have to fix this. I don't know what the fuck I done did, but I did something. Because we got 2 different membership gifted, membership gifted. So I'm going to have to turn one of these off. What is this one here? Let's see. Alright, that's not our other one.
This is a test YouTube membership.
At NorCalGirl1 tipped $9.99 through Super Chat. Love you baby, honeybee emoji, honeybee emoji, honeybee emoji, and Bumble, honeybee emoji, honeybee emoji, loves, honeybee emoji.
Okay, hold on, we got these. Somehow it's got our two. Okay, I don't know. So this, because it's off of on here, so I'm not sure how we're hearing two of them. Because it's setting off two alarms. Tiffany with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, Miss Tiffany. I appreciate that. Thank you for showing love. Let me go in here in this StreamYards and turn this shit to or Streamlabs and see if I can turn this off real quick. Because I don't know why it's got both of these going. So it's got Petty. So lab alerts. Let's see if we can turn that one off and see if that, where else it's coming from. There's two alarms going off on this, and I'm not sure how it's coming through on both or why, but we're gonna find out real quick. We're gonna find out right now. We're YouTube maxing, so I don't know what the heck's going on here. Something got flipped on that shouldn't be on, that's for sure. Because I don't know what it's doing right now. But it's definitely doing its own thing, that's for sure. Let's see here. Jewel gifts. Well, we got those off. Don't know. Let's see, that's on. Gifted memberships is on both. So must be members. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see if it. Miss Petty dropped 5 of them on. No, Miss Petty dropped 10 of them on us. Thank you, Miss Petty. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you for showing love. I'm trying to figure out how we have 2 of these alarms going off. Like 2 of these, you know what I mean? Membership things going off. Where the fuck they're, because where there's 2 of them for something. From their 2 alarm things or whatever. 2 alerts or whatever, so. Is my volume down? It needs a tubal ligation here. Do we need a tubal ligation on the volume here? Is it too low? Need a two. Need a two. She petty gifted 10 of them twice. Petty, look at you showing some love to your girl. I did. I turned the volume up. Can you guys hear me better now or no? It was super low before. Shit, tubal ligation in the Filipino tubes over here. Damn. What is happening? I don't even know what the fuck's going on, but we got all these different damn things going on, and I'm not digging it. Because we got all this bullshit shut off, and for some reason, it's over here fucking wigging out on us. Playing 2 membership things on us. I don't know what the fucking hell even happened here. Coco, thank you so much for sending the little sun gift. Oh, balloon. It says balloon. It looks like a little sun. Thank you so much. La Lauren said thank you so much for her membership. We're membership maxing. So BJ ditched court. What'd I tell you guys? I figured she was going to. That lazy bit. Hey, Tootsie. With the 5 gifted. Miss Tootsie. Can you guys still hear this with this off? With the 5 gifted. Thank you so much for showing love, Tootsie. Please make sure you guys tell her thank you if you guys got one. I know the little dog on there is cute, ain't it? It's a little husky pup. It is so cute. We got our background maze. Yeah. Oh, it's perfect? Okay, good. There we go. Good deal. We don't need this on because we don't have any of those. So, let's go see what's going on with our lab alerts here. Because we got 2 of them going off. I shut them off, so they shouldn't be going off at all right now. Let's see if we can turn the lab alerts on and see what they got going on if it comes across twice on us this time. I don't know what's going on with it though. Well, yeah, you can hear people in my background. It's the kids that I don't have custody of. Remember, you know those ones? The ones I ain't got custody of? Yeah, those are the ones that you're hearing back there in the background there. You know, the ones that I beat up, choke, and abuse. You know those ones? Yeah, they're back there. I know you don't. You don't hear them back there because I don't have custody of them, remember? Jeez, man. What are you even talking about? These are somebody else's kids that I borrowed. Okay, I'm borrowing somebody else's kids. Just try and fake you guys out. I was just trying to fake you guys out and show you my fake kids that I got here. So, now what? Ha! Gotcha! That's what BJ's gonna do. Yeah, they said I don't have you guys, so I just said, she said I can hear people in your background. I said, yeah, those are the kids I don't have. Those are the ones I ain't got. She said, did you really just say that to them? She's like, what the fuck are you even telling them that for? Because she doesn't she doesn't get that it's we're just talking shit.
At Betsy Thubaker71 tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. Hey you all, happy hump day, red heart emoji, honeybee emoji.
Happy hump day, babes, and thank you for the Super Chat, Betsy the Baker. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, so from my understanding, BJ didn't go to court, but honestly, I don't think, somebody said they're going to sign a warrant up for her, they're going to put a warrant out for her and Craig. I don't believe so. I don't believe that there's going to be a warrant out for either one of them. I don't think they are taking it that serious. I don't know. I mean, from what Nonsense says, they are. Apparently, she went to the court date today. Now, I was offered to go to the court date today because my name was put in the police report. So I was offered, and I said no. I declined. I did not want a copy of the link. I did not want the link. I wanted absolutely nothing to do with that fucking link because then if it got out, nobody could say anything to me.
But we supposed to believe Griffney has a baby skeptical.
I guess that's what we're supposed to believe, I guess.
At Brianna25 tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. Outside smoking, and a shooting star just flew over. Make a wish, you all.
Aww. That's cool. I got my wish locked in, baby. Got my wish locked in. And thank you so much for the Super Chat, babe. Let's see here. This thing is gonna drive me fucking nuts here with that weird ass fucking sound on us. With that dun 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 dun, whatever the hell that noise is.
This is a test YouTube membership. ;_beehive dance ;_beehive dance ;_beehive dance.
So I gotta redo these live alerts because they're off to the side. Sorry, I was dealing. Yeah, I was talking to my girl. Sorry about that. What now? Come on. Sorry, guys. I'm back here now. All right, here we go. All right, sorry, guys. I was dealing with this. What's up? All right, here we go. Let's get back into it. So, anyways, let's go check in with this because I think Hartley clipped this with nonsense. She was talking about going, but anyways, I was invited to go if I wanted to go, but I did not want to go. So, if I didn't have the link, then I can't be blamed for it. So, she is literally passed out on her fucking live. And Tyler, that's what she does, bro. That's what she does. Law and stuff, you better not be. You better not be. Alright, now I got my lab alerts back on. Let's see if they're going to work right this time. Fuck, man. I can't get my shit together if I tried. Holy hellfire. Good lord, man. Nope. Sure didn't. Sure didn't. Miss Shauna L., thank you so much for dropping 10 of them on us, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you showing love. Guess we're going to have to figure out that button then, huh? Because something got pushed. Don't know where, but we're going to have to figure it out. Miss Shauna L., thank you so very much for showing love. Falling asleep during the victim impact statement. Of course she is. That's her true crime content. Man, it's liberating, isn't it? She does such a great job. She does such a great job on her true crime content. Country. I don't know what we just removed, but we removed that, whatever that was. Guessing it was our lab alerts because they're both gone. Beach got real giddy when she learned those poor boys wrote letters saying how much they hate Corey. I guess she can relate, but still manages to fall asleep. That's because she's a fucking loser. Country girl Ann, thank you so much for dropping 5 memberships on us, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you for showing love. If you guys got one, please tell her thank you. My goodness. Okay, so here we go. This is Hartley, and it says allegedly innocent, another whopper from Brittany. But I think she's the one that did Nonsense's clip too tonight. So yeah, here we go. Here's 2 of them. Cluminati's text. Oh, hold on. Those aren't it. Here we go. Here we go. Here's Nonsense's clip. I thought that's a fair use rule. She's just sleeping through everything. Yeah, I mean, she just sleeps through everything. That's what she does. That's what she does. That's her riveting true crime content. You got it, babe. You got it. LFT marked safe from not watching her falling asleep tonight. That's it.
in the meantime of these people exposing themselves as the liars they are, they caught a lot of other people up in their games. So I think for me, I'm glad that but I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis. All day, every day, currently, it's Truth, Clue, Cletus, Chroma Reels, Cram It. They're using Granny's panel. I know Granny's been sick, so look, and I'm not saying anything against these people that have open panels. Please understand that. I'm just saying that this is being brought here via those open panels. It's going to Trisha Talks. So we've got Clue, Cletus, Truth, Cram It, Chroma Reels, Justice for Melissa when she goes live. Will spew her fucking mouth. They're using Granny's panel, Queen's panel occasionally to pull them into shit, or attempt to, in my opinion. You've got Trisha Talks, Crime Chronicles. Soup talks about it a little bit from what I understand here and there. Jonesin, Sinner, plus all of the jackasses that run around all day long, running their mouths, lying. It takes that many people and they're all spinning different stories. And that's when you just sit back and say, whew, man, you guys should have played this out better. Because what the fuck? And it's really embarrassing to me. People that I once thought had some brains and could use critical thinking skills have sunk to, she's a dude, she's a man. You can't tarnish my integrity or what I stand for or the facts. So you target me as a person. The rumors about my home life that they're starting, all of that shit. And the silence is deafening about what she said, about how she was going to bust me wide open more than Kyle ever could. And then I'm going to take that dick threatening to sexually assault somebody, because that's what it is. Let's just call it for what it is. Let's stop acting like there's fucking excuses for this shit. If you want to, these are the people who are deeming what Julie was said to her as threats. Remember that when you're trying to deem if this is threat worthy. And Kyle never has done a single thing, even remotely. Vile, disgusting filth. That was said by Clue. Yeah, it's not a threat to like kill me. It's a threat to assault me. And it would be considered, and it's just the dumbest comment ever. Like, oh yeah, he is that Ellen. But listen, I have to protect his peace too. And I know he can only tolerate so much, but he's not the type to get on here and run his mouth. So there's that. Yeah, Jenna's a fucking straight up liar. She got outed by her own fucking creators that day. But I was the one to blame for it. Whatever. The games had been played long before we started catching on in February. They just became really obvious in February and really in everybody's faces. So, but for us, I'm going to go.
Wow, that caught me off guard a little bit. So, do we know what happened in court today? Besides that? I mean, well, that wasn't really what I was wanting to know. Wait a second. That just threw me through the hell fucking fire ringer there. Well, okay. So, there's that. And here's this one. Allegedly innocent. Another whopper from Brittany. Lissa, I don't either. I don't either. So I'm not sure.
Fire really been telling some whoppers. Big, strange prevarication that doesn't seem to have any purpose at all. Like the things that she's saying that are verifiably untrue, they just don't serve any purpose. Like, what would be the point of saying it, right? Unless she's coming up with these things as a part of a grift. Like she's using these little tales and these little statements to inspire other people, the subscribers in her chats feel bad for her, to feel sorry for her. And when they start feeling sorry, they start sending super chats, right? So maybe that would explain it. I can't really rightly say why she's doing it. All I can do with pure honesty, being completely above board, factually honest, all I can do is just point out when she is saying these things that are factually wrong, untrue, okay? The one thing that she said recently, she said that her doctor put her on a liver diet. Did y'all hear that? So she's in her chat, she's talking, and maybe about, like, I don't know, being low on iron or some maybe she has.
Do you, baby? Okay, I'll go check it as soon as we're done, baby.
some kind of reason. But she claimed that as a pregnant woman, she was put on a liver diet. Well, immediately I was like, what? Wait.
Yeah, I was kind of real curious about this liver diet fucking thing she came up with too. I was really odd. That was odd to me. I don't know. Maybe there's something I don't know, but that was odd to me.
Why are you lying? There is not a doctor in this country, in the civilized world, that would put a pregnant woman on a liver diet. That ain't gonna happen. Now remember, her reasoning for this was that she was low on iron, but they make prenatal vitamins for that. There is also ferrous sulfate that if you know that you're going to be getting pregnant, the obstetricians want you to start taking, folic acid. They want you to start taking it 6 months or so before you get pregnant because it cuts down on the possibility of spina bifida. All right. So it's pretty standard that when you go to the doctor and they say, yay, congratulations, you're pregnant. They give you a prescription for prenatal vitamins and folic acid or ferrous sulfate, right? That's a pretty standard regimen for the newly pregnant. Well, they wouldn't prescribe you a liver diet if you're low on iron because the medication, the supplements work great. They work just fine. The folic acid does what it's supposed to do. It's great. It's not a problem. Now, she claimed that she was put on a liver diet to help with her low iron levels, but in truth, doctors tell pregnant women, first of all, avoid organ meats across the board. There's a lot of problems that can happen with organ meats that are not properly slaughtered or stored, right? So that's first off the bat, don't eat organ meats. The liver is absolutely an organ, and it's a nasty organ. I know a lot of people like it. I personally can't. My brain will not allow me to even put a bite in my mouth. But it's a pretty nasty organ. It's a filter. It filters out toxins and things like that, right? So doctors, obstetricians, OBGYNs, they tell pregnant women, let's not really even eat liver if we can avoid it, please. There are very, very high levels of not iron. There are very high levels of retinol. You heard me right. Preformed vitamin A. And if you have too much retinol and you have a developing fetus, especially in the second trimester, you can actually damage the development of your child. You can give birth to a child that has birth defects, right? If, and please understand, the obstetricians say, let's just not have any. Let's just wait until you're no longer preggers, right? That's their advice. Don't eat it. If you must, like if you just love this stuff, you just can't get enough of liver, then your liver consumption while pregnant should be no more than once every 2 to 3 weeks with portion sizes of about 30 grams. Do you know how much 30 grams is? Maybe the size of an Oreo. Okay? Maybe a Chips Ahoy cookie, okay? But you can hold it in your hand. Now remember, they're going to say none at all. They're going to do everything they can to tell you, let's don't do this at all. We're not going to eat it all. But if you just got to have your liver, you are jonesing for some liver, a piece the size of a cookie every 2 or 3 weeks. Now, I ask you guys this. Does this sound like a doctor would put any pregnant woman, even the special Brittany J, on a liver diet?
All right, chat. What do y'all think? It's allegedly innocent. That's who's talking, and it's Hartley's video. We'll go grab Hartley's link real quick and share it. But what do y'all think about that? I mean, let's be real. What are y'all thinking? Man. Okay, Brandy, I got yours pulled up. This is 13 minutes, and it says, thoughts, anyone? Is this what the thing? Okay. So this is one where they ditched court. Okay.
Proceedings actually happened.
I see this here. All right. Let me pause this. Here we go. Okay.
Giving a synopsis too. Y'all know who it is. Requested the links legally and wanted to see how this procedure actually worked. So we were there the entire time. We logged in an hour before, 45 minutes before the court proceedings actually happened, and just sat there. And I watched how the whole thing goes down. And like I said very clearly, the last recording of the prosecutor could have only came from Julie or BJ. The public available link that you were given, you go right into the courtroom.
Oh, I believe that from the beginning, that it only came from Julie or BJ. And I believe that it actually came from, I believe that BJ had Craig record it while she was on there, in my opinion.
Dumb as fuck. Because here's how it happened. The prosecutor comes in, and usually in these situations, they are kind of a middleman of sorts. They don't really build the case. Well, let me just tell you, a pissed off prosecutor that has been communicated to, that was recorded, and this was all disseminated all over the internet, definitely pissed off the prosecutor. Sure did. Yep, because he's bad. So he comes rolling in hot. Absolutely rolling in hot. And says, oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. We're such nerds with our notes. It's so bad. We are so bad about it. Yeah, don't piss off a prosecutor or a judge. Right. Steph. It's just the funniest thing. Nonsense is helping Brittany. No, I'm not. In fact, Nonsense shows up for a court date that Brittany's supposed to be at, and Brittany doesn't even show, but sure. Anywho, moving along. So he starts detailing the case. He said that it was filed for and then downgraded, of course, as we know. She wanted cyber harassment. It's downgraded to petty harassment, basically. There was another term he used. I'll have to go pull my notes, and I can give you a whole detailed word for word what he said synopsis. I was writing it's pathetic. But it was downgraded, and he makes a big deal out of that. And he uses the statement at one point, when I prove, he's got an axe to grind at this point. I'm going to say it. And he starts repeating some of the things that are problematic. And he's like, I hope the judge, Your Honor, needs to understand some of the background of this. He's trying to kind of give an overview of what this is. He goes into the last court hearing on the 1st was recorded. His prosecutor meeting was recorded. And he communicates that all of his information, his phone number and his, the work email that he provides and stuff, was distributed to over 50,000 people in the United States. Do you recall Julie's police report of 50,000 views across the United States? Shocking, right? Julie's standing next to him this entire time. He mentions that there was a matter in Superior Court with the defendant, which would be Craig. And in that, like I said, we'll have to wait for I'm sure in the next one, they'll probably get into more of the details of those things. He mentions that has been concluded. So I do not know if a final order of protection was entered. I'm curious if that was a no-show too, and a final was actually entered and Julie was successful in that. Could be. But I'm not clear if it was dismissed or granted. It's been concluded. That is what I do know. So whatever the case is, whether it was issued or dismissed, was not clear to me. I almost think that it's more than likely she probably got it. But I cannot confirm. Then, as we're sitting there listening to him, hold on just a second. Bree says, I'm trying to imagine the mousy guy coming in angry and animated. I'm failing. I'm telling you, Bree, he was extremely animated, extremely pissed. Like the whole tone of the whole situation changed. The judge is very lighthearted, very very down to earth, truly. And the demeanor in the entire place changed with the prosecutor's behavior. Thank you for the support. It was, I was like, oh shit, here we go. Here the fuck we go. And it was true. So he expresses to the judge his concerns. They try to ask them if they are present. It is continued to be said that, oh, they're present. Oh, so-and-so's here. Unmute. Well, they kept looking at that account that had logged in that had in parentheses Skolnick versus Jackson. For some reason, one of them, or they thought that that might have been one. So when they were telling the person to unmute, of course, the person didn't unmute because they're not Brittany or Craig. The prosecutor rewatched the video of himself yesterday and today, he said.
Hey, Flutter, I'm not sure if you accidentally hit the phone or something, but you hid Yo No Chaos by accident, baby. And yeah, baby, hold on, let me take care of this real quick. Okay, people are entitled to feel how they feel about nonsense. I understand that there's feelings and stuff, but tip, if you're gonna come in here talking like that, I'm gonna ask that you not do that. You know, try to keep it, you know, cordial in here, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand if you guys don't fuck with her or whatever. I get it. No problem. No biggie. You can feel however you want to feel, but just try to keep it respectful on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in here and say Clue's fucking stupid or nonsense is fucking stupid. And, you know, I just don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that things are kind of up in the air and people are upset, but I don't feel like anybody is, you know, fucking stupid for the way they feel. Like, I don't, you know, everybody is entitled to feel the way they feel, and that's just what it is, man.
So Julie's been pushing heavily. We know that. He flat out did say that the only people that could have recorded it are Julie, BJ, and he did say that there was one other person present on the video. If he himself would go back and see his cases that day, he would realize that SD that was on the screen was there today for a case also with attorney. So they were shuffled in to that same room, but that person, unless it was a mirror, what they'll be able to find out, and this is a conversation I'll have with him, if there was two people with the same name, and I'm talking that Sal DeLuca account that we all noticed on screen. That person was there for a case today. It wasn't a one-off. So if they had a case that week, I mean, come on now. And Tyrone was there again. His name's not Tyrone. It's actually Dwight, which is really weird. Anywho, quite the opposite of Tyrone. But both of them had cases. Same thing. They're on the same 2-week cycle. So that's off the board. Okay, so moving through. Let me look through these. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand why they didn't, Tara. I don't understand. They were offered legal representation, and they said that they had legal representation. Craig's attorney was going to represent him. So I'm not really.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure why they didn't show up today. It's kind of odd to me that they didn't show up today. I will say, back to this comment right here. Sammy says, Nonsense stated in her live today that she will be having a lengthy conversation with the prosecutor in this case. That's going real life and overstepping. However, Julie's the one who involved Nonsense and I both in a police report and gave it to the DA. So when she says she's having a lengthy conversation with the DA, that's because Julie brought me and Nonsense both into it. I do not give a fuck to get involved in it. I don't care to go to court. I don't care to go watch her court shit. I don't care to be involved in any of that shit. So, I respect Nonsense wants to. Her name's involved in it, and she has that right to. She has every right to get involved in it because Julie brought her into it by filing a police report on her and I both. So with that being said, I chose not to go to the court date and get the link. I just didn't really want to be a part of it, and if I didn't have the link and it got leaked, I couldn't be blamed for it. So I didn't want no parts of it. Tyler said they didn't have anybody to babysit Reborn Rosie. Bitch, I am fucking done with you. Not Reborn Rosie. Stop that.
Sure on that. There was one piece of it, and as the prosecutor is talking to the judge, he mentioned something, and I'm going to leave that out for now. What was mentioned? Because on...
Hold on. What'd you say? I'm not going to... Hold on a second, baby. What'd you say here? I'm not going to argue, but if I were you, I would go back and listen because you'd be wrong. What'd she say here? The report was shown, so yeah, she did. Well, yeah, she actually did. I mean, Julie's the one who made the police report on me and Nonsense, and then she went back in actually just a few days ago and retracted it. Then she amended it. Like a fucking idiot. I don't know why in the fuck she even went back in there and did it. She tried to say that... I'm reading these comments real quick. Joyce, when I was listening to Nonsense, a person came in and said, stop with BJ. Her baby is fighting for her life. Is that true? No, I don't think that's true. I can't. Okay. I'm not in the house with BJ. I cannot speak on what's going on with her child. From my understanding, no. The baby is not fighting for her life. She is a healthy baby. She is breathing on her own. She is eating bottles on her own. She is not fighting for her life in the NICU. That is not true. Let's see here. The police report accused you of harassment with the same code she used on BJ. She was putting a plan in motion for the same thing she did to Brittany and Craig at Queen Bee. Well, at Nikki Jax, that could be your opinion as well. I mean, either way, I don't know. I can't say what she was going to do. I don't want no parts of her bullshit. I don't fuck with her. I don't cover her. I don't talk about her. I don't give a fuck about what she got going on. She, in my opinion, abused the court system to the max. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, she lied to get what she wanted to get, as in the report. And yeah, she said we were harassing her by playing the link, or by playing that video, because we allegedly were the only two that got the link. When she knows damn well, because she sat in Clue's fucking Discord and tried to, you know, kiss ass over there for, I don't know, the last fucking, 5-6 months. And then, decided to add my fucking name into her bullshit. Why, I'll never understand, but, I mean, she can say the email all she wants, but I don't believe that for as far as I could throw her. I believe I'm not one that went with her bullshit. I didn't go with the little fucking narrative and kiss her ass for doing what she did to BJ. And I'm not going to. I never will. I don't think that shit's okay. I don't like it. I don't think that's okay at all. I don't fuck with that. Yes, if any one of us were to put into a police report accused of something you did not do, you have every right to speak to whomever you need to in order to clear your name from that involvement. Absolutely, Elizabeth H. 13. dropping truth bombs on us and shit. Shit, like I said, I had every fucking right to go to that court date today if I wanted to. I could have been right in there sitting right next to nonsense. But again, like I said, I chose not to be involved in it. I don't really give a fuck what she had to say. She can say whatever the fuck she wants to say. But she got to prove that I fucking did anything. And I never recorded that fucking link. I didn't go to that court date. I never had anything to do with that shit. Don't want anything to do with that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of it. Kathleen, thank you so much for the little jewel. Julie doesn't like QB because she didn't coddle her when she derailed her panel. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. She used to come up here and try to derail the fuck out of our shit. Weren't you two just named in the report? Not a report on you two. From my understanding, there was a report done on me and Nonsense for playing the video. She did an actual report on me and Nonsense playing the video. Did the prosecutor or judge request you and Nonsense? No. Not that I'm aware of. I don't know. Like I said, if I wanted to go, I could have. I just didn't want anything to do with anything. I don't really care. I mean, I know she's lying. I know she's using the court system, but I also know that Nonsense is handling that in the best way she can. Allegedly Speculating's handling that, and the prosecutors and DA's handling that. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do to fix that or make it better when it's going through court already. So, like I said, it's just, my name's been and I'm not in it. I don't give a fuck about any of it, to be honest with you. I just think it's fucked up that Julie's lying and using the court system, in my opinion, to go after BJ, and I can't stand BJ at all. Mandy Waller, you're right. She didn't. She gave my information and I think she gave my first and last name, but not my phone number. And then she gave Nonsense's name and stuff from YouTube, but not her phone number, because obviously she wanted to give our information, but not for them. She wanted them to know who we were, but she didn't want them to be able to reach out to us.
Queen, you are under federal effing investigation. Rolling on the floor laughing.
You're all under federal fucking investigation if you don't know it yet. Shit. Got him. Shit.
On the heels of that came a discussion between him and the judge about recusing himself. My opinion of that is, yes, he should recuse himself. The municipal prosecutor. He's emotionally invested. You could absolutely tell. And there's valid reasons, especially with what he mentioned. And the reason I'm not saying this is because I think that would easily get him recused. I think he should make the decision himself. Because something in this situation, he spoke on, and he shouldn't have. His own location to things. So that part will be to be seen. But he was very heavy on the fact that you could tell he was feeling disrespected. He's pissed about this link. He's pissed about that being disseminated. Absolutely. Julie's, like I said, she's in there in person.
Which I can believe that. When you make a mockery out of their courtroom or out of their court proceedings, they get fucking pissed. So I don't blame them, and I absolutely understand why they feel the way they do, because, again, they don't like it or respect when somebody makes a mockery of their courtroom.
At Dogs Over Humans 93Y.X03 tipped $10 through Super Chat. Be a creator, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Melting face emoji. Melting face emoji. Speechless face emoji.
I know that's right, Dogs Over Human, and thank you so much for the super sticker.
Turning the tears on. Now, another thing I want to mention is he brought up her two disabled young men and tried to make an argument that they are impacted. He kind of wanted us to not be able to speak on any of this today. And the judge reminded him that these are public proceedings. I do too, Casey Lee, I do too. She has used those boys so incredibly ridiculous. I don't even have the proper words to say what I'm thinking. Hearing a municipal prosecutor communicate them being affected when they're not even in the households, according to her own words, and they have no idea none of this was actually done the way she's claiming or filing police reports, is fucking maddening. She's lying. Julie's flat out lying. And she's continued those lies in person to this prosecutor, and you can tell. Because he used that in an argument to the judge about safety concerns and not wanting anything further to happen to those young men. Nothing happened to those young men to begin with. Both Julie and BJ disgust me with the weaponization of their children. And he, once again, did the Julie thing and really leaned in on them being disabled young men. And he didn't mention just one. He mentioned both. So she's got this municipal prosecutor thinking that something here outside of Julie's own control, which Julie is in full control of that. Yeah, it's a fucking shit show. It moved on to them deciding that he would do a failure to appear, and a case would be heard, and this would be heard in 2 weeks.
Wait, she said they're going to do a failure to appear on BJ or Craig? Hold on, they did an FTA warrant on him? No, they wouldn't do an FTA warrant on this. There's no fucking way. Hold on a minute.
He would do a failure to appear, and a case would be heard, and this would be heard in 2 weeks. The prosecutor stated that he wanted them to have to be there in person, and he will be, when he proves this case, seeking jail time. Wow. Yeah, it became his job now, Chad EBT. Yep.
Wow.
And he would have been more of a third party had there not been the disrespect and the recording and all of that stuff. That was done, in my opinion, to get this reaction, because based on the law and the statements that are actually made, none of this should be happening. But because Julie is manipulative and a liar, a seasoned fucking liar, and BJ and Craig are negligent on any responsibilities and priorities, this is truly a travesty of our courts. The cost that it is on our courts, and what a shame to actual victims. He wasn't joking. Yeah, Kim, absolutely. They're pissed. The judge not so much. In fact, he actually did say to the prosecutor, maybe you should recuse yourself. Well, he said maybe you should, when the municipal prosecutor said maybe I should recuse myself. He said maybe you should. Because things that Craig has supposedly said have been completely misrepresented, just based on the facts. Just on statements alone, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when he went to quote that Mr. Black had said she was a soulless demon, I about fucking fell over like, sir, that's not a fucking threat. He really laid in heavily into the lewd conduct, which is ridiculous to me on a legal basis, because lewd under the, which in this annoyance, I guess, all of that matters. When it comes to the VASPA in the lewd conduct, it doesn't apply. But what they're trying to go after here is that he's just over the top and so rude to her. Poor her. She said that it was continuing. The prosecutor communicated that the harassment has continued up until yesterday. I don't know where the proof of that is. Like I said, I haven't been watching BJ, so I don't know if Craig has mentioned her name. Fucking wild. What else did I miss? Let me look. Let me scan my notes really quick. Hold on, please.
Well, no, they obviously don't have any attorney, because if they did, their attorney would be there today. Like, their attorney would have been there for him, you know, for them today. The attorney would have shown up for them on their behalf if that's the case. But they wouldn't communicate with their attorney. If you recall, they would not communicate with him. So, what is he supposed to do, you know? I mean, really.
He wanted him to know the history of this. The judge needed to understand the history and the complaints pending. They were downgraded. It was downgraded to simple harassment. That's right. That's the word he used, simple harassment. Sorry, I'm looking at my own notes. Makes a big deal out of the... Oh, he did mention that they lived in North Carolina and this was in New Jersey. So he was already kind of trying to argue jurisdiction, which that would have been my big push on the other side. However, there was nobody there. There was no attorney representing Brittany and Craig. And again, they were offered, like, they would be offered representation, public defenders. I do believe so. Even though they're in a different state, I think that that would have been standard protocol for them to be offered public defenders. So I don't know why they didn't go that route. Craig said last time that his legal counsel was going to represent him, but he didn't even know that he had this charge at the time. So that was a little weird, but he kind of starts to like go into jurisdiction argument, and it wasn't necessary at the point because there was nobody to argue back with. He made a big deal out of the recording. He says that the case in Superior Court has been concluded, but I could not understand what he meant if a final was issued or dismissed. He got the date wrong. He said that a TPO was granted in favor of Ms. Skolnick. Then he communicated that it was granted in April, and she corrects him and says February 11th it was initially granted. That's the date she filed.
Wait, allegedly innocent or allegedly speculating? You're saying she explains it better, but allegedly innocent, I don't think she even goes over it, does she? So are you talking about allegedly speculating then? Oh, for fuck's sake, someone just sent the police to her house. Who? Oh, speculating. Okay. Allegedly speculating. Well, let's go put hers on then. Because I'm sure she was probably there too. You know what I mean? Like, she was probably at the court date, to be honest. Alright, let's see. So here's allegedly speculating. I'm going to pop her up on here, and then I'll drop her link in the chat. And then you guys are welcome to go over and... God damn it. Who the fuck called the cops to fucking BJ's? God damn it. You know she's going to fucking play victim and cry baby bullshit with that. God. Here the fuck we go with her bullshit. Holy fuck, man. Right, great. More fucking fuel for her to cry. Jesus fucking Christ. Her dumb fucking ass was probably goddamn over there asleep again. I'm sure they fucking... Oh my god. Great. I don't fucking know why anybody would call the fucking police. That's stupid as fuck. She's gonna use that shit to cry fucking... Oh my god, here we go. Victim fucking card is gonna have to be snatched back again, damn it. Hell fucking fire and brimstone. Let's go.
Hey y'all, as some of you may or may not know, Julie and BJ had court today. Myself, Nonsense, and somebody else requested the Zoom link. Interesting enough, the other person that requested the Zoom link had the last name of Jackson, as in Jaxson, and they had in parentheses BJ, Skolnick, Craig, like, and then it closed the parentheses and it said viewer. So I knew they were there to see what happened too. Nonsense and I entered the courtroom 30 minutes before they were supposed to appear. So it would have been 1 o'clock their time that we entered the courtroom via the Zoom link. And we were there 30 minutes early, basically. The other name didn't appear until it must have been probably about 10 minutes before the case was actually heard. And that was interesting to me because we sat there for, I think, 2.5 hours before their case was actually heard. It was actually like the second to last case heard today.
Yeah, because I'm sure the courts probably just don't really give a fuck. But, I mean, now that they're stuck dealing with the fucking dumb shit, they have no choice but to care. You know, they gotta care now. Shit. Olivia Fig Newton says the calls are coming from inside the house. I don't know, man. It just, people gotta stop calling CPS and stop calling the fucking cops. She's gonna ride this bullshit for fucking days. Jesus fuck.
The first thing that I noticed that I found interesting was that we were not in the prosecutor's office. We were in a Zoom link in front of the judge. So it...
And like I said, that's usually a public fucking link, in my opinion, but what do I know? I mean, I don't know.
It was basically like we were in the courtroom via a Zoom link. That's interesting because the Mr. Docket recording is a recording of the prosecutor speaking to Julie and BJ. So I question how anybody got that link. They had come in my comment section when I reviewed that video a couple of days later, which the comment's now been deleted, and said they requested a link legally and they were given a link legally. Now I had requested a link legally at that time, but at that time they weren't really aware that you could do Zoom links and things like that. Since then, I've requested this link and got it, and they have my name and information. I took extensive notes during this hearing. The first thing I want to let you know is Julie was present in the courtroom. BJ and Craig were noticeably absent, but we might have an idea of where BJ was at. So let's talk about that for a second. So as of 3 hours ago, when this was streamed, allegedly with Brittany J was live for 30 minutes and 31 seconds. It's extremely interesting that she decided to come live right about the time she was requested to be in court. And the title of this video is this little emoji where they're covering their mouth like, oops. And I really think that that's the face she's about to be making, because she does have a failure to appear, as well as Craig. And once you hear these notes that I've taken, holy crap. I've taken extensive notes. I'm going to read through them to the best of my ability. Now, I was jotting down,
And I think BJ she was driving while she was live, right? So I know she was driving while she was live, and we could hear it in the background. Like, we could hear her driving and shit. I think she was driving her ass home from the fucking courthouse. That's what I think. Okay, I'll check it out. Sleepy girl. Okay, I'll go check. I just went in there and checked it. I'll have to check it on my phone. Give me 1 second and I'll get it out right now. Oh, and I'll go check Yo No Chaos. Yo No Chaos, are you back in the chat, baby? Let me go double check you, okay? Alright, you should be able. Yo No Chaos, if you're still here, can you type in the chat, baby, so I know you're here and I can see you? This shit's fucking wild, bro. What the fuck? And the bitch has got two. Yeah, I think she was beating feet from the courthouse. I think she was already fucking late, but she tried to go to her courthouse. I think she was trying to go to her courthouse to see what she could do, if there was anything she could do. Who's here? BJ? That's who I'm talking about, BJ. Well, I drive with my live streams on, but I got a holder for mine. Okay, you're no Yo No Chaos. Okay, yes, right here. Okay, baby. I just wanted to make sure you were back in the chat. You could, you know, chat with us and stuff. BJ's crying a fake cry. Are you serious, bitch? Let me turn this shit the fuck on. Because we'll go over to Twitch and stream this hoe if she wants to keep up. Hold on. She said the fucking police were called. Did they show up or what? What the fuck's going on? What? No, she's over here asleep again. Oh my god.
Writing fast, so you'll have to bear with me. The first note I made is that Julie is in the courtroom with the prosecutor. The judge looks over the files he has on his desk in reference to this case in particular, and what I believe to be the secretary asks if she can go off record, and then she laughs. She says, "Can I go off record for this case?" and then laughs about it. And, you know, you kind of question why would she say that, but you'll understand why in a minute. So the case is called, and the prosecutor wants to enter his appearance on the record so that he can speak. So the prosecutor enters his appearance from inside the courtroom with Julie. He says he prepared an outline and says it's extremely important that the judge understands the history and nature of this case. He says 2 complaints are pending, the state versus Craig and the state versus BJ. The civilian complainant is Miss Skolnick, and she's located to the left of the prosecutor. The complaints were originally cyber harassment, which could be a 3rd or 4th degree crime. The case went to county and they downgraded it to simple harassment under code 2C:33-4. However, for reasons being outlined, it's online and all over the place. The prosecutor is relying on statute 23-33-4, and that statute refers to any course.
Olivia, thank you for being a member or becoming a new member to Bumblebee Baby. Sammy Bumblebee says, I think Dark Horse was just in her chat within the last 48 hours and not with this. Jesus Lord, this is ridiculous.
All right, so
Of alarming conduct or repeatedly committed acts with a purpose to alarm or seriously annoy such other person. He spent a while talking to Julie about that. He says that the defendants live in North Carolina and the statute says communication under the statute may be deemed to have been made where it originated, which is North Carolina, or where it was received, which was New Jersey. Basically stating that this case could fall under that statute, even though they live in North Carolina, the defendants. And then he continues. So on April 1st, on that court date, the Mr. Docket recording was made. This recording has been circulated like 50,000 times all over the United States of America. it is extremely interesting that he has spent a significant amount of time speaking with Julie, and he uses the number 50,000 times specifically when referencing how many times this recording was circulated, and I'll show you why. So we're going to view it through the video that I had made, but this is the video I had made, and that is out on my channel, and it is the police report that Julie filed, and it is the one that cites Queen Bee and Nonsense as possibly being the ones who distributed the video, something to that effect. Anyways.
Yeah. And I got this on record over here.
If you notice, in this police report that she filed, she states that the social media accounts linked to YouTube at Nonsense on the Web and at QueenBee0888 each have shared the quote Zoom breakout room unquote video on their platforms more than 3 times, and that the video has received approximately 50,000 views. And again, in court today, the prosecutor said that the recording has been circulated like 50,000 times all over the United States of America. So I think Julie has, I don't know what she said to the prosecutor, but I question it. I don't know. We're going to continue and get further into that. So the prosecutor said that he resents that. He said that, you know, basically you recorded him without his permission. That wasn't supposed to be recorded, and he resents you for that, whoever recorded him. He continues in my notes. The judge asked, who recorded that? And then the prosecutor says the state of New Jersey isn't sure yet. So the prosecutor says that present in the prosecutor's office that day, again, when we went to court today, we were in the courtroom, not the prosecutor meeting, but in the courtroom. I don't know how, like.
Yeah, I don't believe that the police were there. She still fucking resumed playing this and fell right back the fuck off, nodded right back out. I don't believe the police were there. I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
If you were given the Zoom link, you are not given access to the prosecutor's room. So whoever got that recording was in the prosecutor's room. The people that were in the prosecutor's room that day were, this was again April 1st, would have been Julie B.J. Craig and someone with the initials SD. The prosecutor said he cannot imagine why SD would record it because SD had nothing to do with.
Love Queen Bee and everyone here.
Oh, thank you, Bam. Member for 21 months.
Julie B.J. Craig case. He was there for a different case. And then to put it on the internet, but someone did, and the prosecutor says it either had to be B.J., Julie, or Craig, but they are, however, presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of law, beyond a reasonable doubt. The judge then asked if B.J. and Craig are present in the courtroom in person. He's told no. And then he calls BJ and Craig to unmute on the Zoom link. They think that BJ is there, but she's not. I think what the person they thought was BJ was the person who had the last name Jaxon, and then in parentheses said they were a viewer of the BJ Julie Craig situation. So they continue saying, and the prosecutor's room is confidential. I mean, obviously, again, I reiterate, not to be repetitive, but we were given the Zoom link and we were in the courtroom in front of the judge, not the prosecutor's room. That's a different room. It's definitely confidential. The prosecutor says that he did not record it and put it out on the internet. Nobody is allowed to have phones in court. It taints the entire case and fairness. The prosecutor gave out private information on that Zoom call, and he is upset that that information was set out all over the United States of America. He tells the judge he should be aware there is a pending, now concluded Superior Court matter that went before the judge on April 8th, in which the temporary protective order was issued. In fact,
Hold on, Lydia says QB, we got audio. It was a real call. Oh, somebody really called? So y'all did check? Somebody really called in on her? That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god, so fucking stupid.
Favor of Julie against Craig. That it has, so it's hard, it was hard for me to understand in my notes right here. He either says that it has or it's going to become final. And then Julie cuts him off and says the date was actually February 11th, not April 8th. The prosecutor says that he watched a video this morning looking at the statute, alarming conduct or repeated conduct with the purpose to alarm. And in the video, so he's referring to a live stream. So he's talking about in the live stream, Craig refers to Julie as a soulless, and the judge cuts him off and says, we cannot get into that right now. And the prosecutor follows with, well, I want to tell you some of these things because I want BJ and Craig to be produced here in person. And he says when he convicts them of these egregious offenses, he's going to ask that they be incarcerated. He also wants Craig's certified criminal history because apparently he's going to testify. And the prosecutor wants the background of Craig and BJ. He says, Julie, this lady here, has a master's degree in special education. He says that she has 2 twin autistic children that have been the victim of some of these threats. These include threats of hurting people, knowing about her neighborhood, knowing about the entire neighborhood. The prosecutor then, after speaking about Julie's neighborhood and who lives there, says that he doesn't mind recusing himself because he...
So the prosecutor wants to recuse himself off the fucking case? What the fuck? And yeah, we'll listen to the police call in a minute.
Is afraid for his safety, and I'm going to leave that there. You can
Hold the fuck on. The prosecutor's afraid for his safety? What the fuck did I just goddamn it hear? Hold on.
The prosecutor then, after speaking about Julie's neighborhood and who lives there, says that he doesn't mind recusing himself because he is afraid for his safety. And I'm going to leave that there. You can...
So Julie's neighborhood obviously is dangerous, in my opinion, judging off what was just said by the prosecutor saying he wants to recuse himself and step down off the fucking case because of her neighborhood. He doesn't feel safe. What? Yeah, it doesn't mean Julie's a mobster. Absolutely not. It means Julie lives in a trash bag ass fucking neighborhood, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is fucking ridiculous. Good God. He said her neighborhood. Julie just fucking moved. Yeah, she must have moved into a trash bag ass fucking neighborhood. Shit. Right, this is why you don't fucks with crazy.
And you can connect those dots. These include threats of hurting people, knowing about her neighborhood, knowing about the entire...
Okay, let's back it up and listen to this one more time.
Special education.
Because obviously I'm missing something if you guys are saying mob and mafia, because I don't think Julie's a part of any mob or any mafia or anything like that. Sorry, I don't buy that.
Of Craig and BJ. He says, Julie, this lady here, has a master's degree in special education. He says that she has 2 twin autistic children that have been the victim of some of these threats. These include threats of hurting people, knowing about her neighborhood, knowing about the entire neighborhood. The prosecutor then, after speaking about Julie's neighborhood and who lives there, says that he doesn't mind recusing himself because he is afraid for his safety. And I'm going to leave that there. You can connect those dots. The judge then says maybe he needs to recuse himself. The prosecutor.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe he does. It definitely sounds like maybe, it sounds like maybe he needs to recuse himself, because that's, yeah, we need to get somebody in there who can actually do their job, in my opinion.
The prosecutor continues, and he quotes Craig as saying,
if you're scared of a neighborhood, you're not in the right, no. Get somebody in there that can do their job.
Quote, I know where you live, your husband, your whole neighborhood, unquote, which I don't remember that being said word for word like that. I believe even in the police report, it is, we know where you live now, honey. But anyway, continuing. The prosecutor.
I mean, I got somebody that lives down the road from me that is convicted murderer. So, I mean, somebody else on the other end of the fucking road who shot somebody 5 times in their fucking chest when they left Walmart. So, I mean, like, it's... It doesn't fucking scare me about their neighborhood or her having neighbors like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that I guess, I don't know. That shit, that doesn't, that comment doesn't scare me.
The prosecutor says this lady just wants to be left alone. See, it's very upsetting because to me, that's not the case. If Julie wanted to be left alone, she wouldn't have made parodies. She wouldn't be filing police reports. She wouldn't be, in my opinion, using the statutes in New Jersey to get a conviction against BJ and be the martyr to all the people and creators that she adores and wants to be a martyr for. That's just my opinion. So going back to my notes, the prosecutor says this lady just wants to be left alone. The judge says, all right. The prosecutor continues, there are people that have nothing better to do. The judge asked if these alleged acts have continued. The prosecutor says up until yesterday. And then he turns to Julie and he says, as of yesterday, you told me, right? Julie says, yes. The judge asked again for BJ and Craig on the Zoom link. He says, BJ, Craig, can you unmute? Or he's going to issue a failure to appear on both. So then he says, I'm going to issue a failure to appear on both of them. And then he says, I'm going to list the case to come back in 2 weeks. He says, give them notice. If they fail to appear again, we will entertain a motion for a bench warrant. The prosecutor said he knows there are spectators. That would be me, Nonsense, and the other person that said they were there specifically to watch Julie BJ Craig case. The prosecutor asked the judge if he can caution spectators, saying we have a pending case here that he doesn't want what's happened in the courtroom circulated unnecessarily, and he understands it's an open courtroom. The judge cuts him off right then and says, it's not private, it's public. The prosecutor says he understands, and he accepts that, and he said that he is prepared to prove there are possibly children involved, but then he calls them adults and says they're still, quote, debilitated, unquote. So debilitated adult children, referring, I guess, to Julie's children. He says he doesn't want it to hurt anybody, referencing the children, adult, disabilitated people. The prosecutor says he's going to ask when the case is tried that he wants BJ and Craig in New Jersey. He says jurisdiction is there, says if he's successful in convicting them, and the judge imposes a fine or probation, he doesn't know how the court will make BJ and Craig comply. Judge says, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And he continues, right now, this is the first appearance since April 1st, and they have failed to appear. So he's issuing FTAs. He says, okay, and the prosecutor says, yes, sir. What I find most interesting is that there are misquotes. The prosecutor sat in there today and talked to Julie and listened to everything Julie had to say and play for him. And BJ and Craig's dumbasses weren't there to dispute it, to say, no, this is what actually happened. And Julie would have been able to then dispute what they say. And now this prosecutor is in fear of his life, planning to have them arrested. Where's that? And he says, I want BJ and Craig produced in person. And when I convict them of these egregious offenses, I'm going to ask that they be incarcerated. I mean, BJ, that's what your dumb ass made happen by not showing up for court and speaking on your behalf. You need to go live. You need to go live instead of being at court. My God, you cannot fix stupid. So yeah, it is my opinion that Julie spoke to this prosecutor and played things out of context the way that things are done.
BJ and Craig, you little cosplay Christians. Ooh, your ass is grass. Holy sheep shit, Batman, your ass is fucking grass, baby. Y'all ain't, listen, you keep fucking around and you gonna find out. Look out, baby. Ooh-wee. And I got a little birdie drop me a little you know, hint about the neighborhood stuff and what's going on with that. So, thank you. Also, yes, if your name is not green, I'm sorry, I just got your email, and I'm going to answer you on here. I won't say your name because I don't want to embarrass you, but, yes, I know that you're a new subscriber and you had a gifted membership, so I know you want to buy your own when it's over, and when it's not green, that means it's off of your name. Like, that means the membership is over. So if you want to go purchase your own, you can do that as well, or you can wait and, get a gifted one whenever that happens, or you can pick whatever level you want to be on if you get your own. I don't want to type all that back out to you, so I just wanted to tell you real fast on this, and I'm going to keep it moving.
A lot on YouTube, has this prosecutor in fear of his life, and I don't know what's going to happen with BJ and Craig. You know, you have to adult. You have to show up to your fucking court date. I don't. Good luck, because you really fucked up. The case is continued for 2 weeks, and hopefully they show up. I don't know.
Okay, so what happens if they say fuck off and don't show up? Then what happens? Because yes, Donna, in my opinion, Dreams Escape. Hey, with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Dreams Escape. Coming in, dropping 5 of them on us, baby. So I think that, oh shit, Miss Darcy? With the 20 of them gift. Go ahead, baby. Thank you for showing love, Miss Darcy. If you guys got one, please tell her thank you. That was really sweet of you. So anyways, you guys, I think that, Nonsense had every right to go. She was involved in it. Julie involved her in it. She involved me in it too, and I chose not to go. I chose not to go. That's just all there is to it. But I feel like you're stupid as hell, BJ, for not going. You should have just fucking went. Like, you really should have just went. go, Regina, with the 5 gifted. My God, you guys are membership maxing. Hellfire and Brimstone membership maxing. Make sure you guys turn your gifted memberships on, you guys. Oh, shoot, there's another one, too. And a tubal ligation, man. It does concern me when creators put their own words in litigation. Rereads, i.e. video has received approximately 50,000 views, not distributed over 50,000 people in the United States. Your recollection is incorrect, and the snark added was not needed. Miss Sherry with the 10 gifted. Thank you so very much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for showing love. Nonsense on the web. Thank you for popping in. Allegedly speculating. Thank you for letting me play you guys' videos. I played Hartley's. Hartley clipped you nonsense. Because I know yours was a little longer. So I wasn't going to play that one. Because that's a little bit longer for me. But I don't know. I believe that like I said, I believe we both had the right to be there. I believe that I really didn't have time to go. I appreciate you for going. I do believe that Julie should be held accountable for lying to the courts and doing the bullshit that she's doing, and that's just my opinion. I'm grateful that you guys are, paying attention to the shit because my name is involved in it, and I do want to, keep track of what's going on, but I just don't feel like, I feel like with all the bullshit that happened over that fucking email and the link, if I don't have the link, then I can't be blamed for it, so I just would rather not have it at all. I said if I don't have the link, then they can't fucking blame me if something happens. You know what I mean? But I'm glad you guys went. I'm glad you guys took notes because that's the only way we're going to get the truth. To be honest with you, Julie would have came out here and fucking lied anyways. I mean, her fucking lies have really affected a lot of people, in my opinion. And it's bullshit. The criticism of Nonsense being there is ridiculous. Well, I mean that too. See, the thing is, if Nonsense was not involved in it and her name wasn't put in it by fucking Julie, then I could be like, I could understand why people would be like, what the fuck was she doing there? Why was she there? But Julie put her fucking name into it. Julie put her fucking name into it. And in my opinion, Julie's gonna lie just like BJ lies. So I'm glad that there was a fucking third-party person there, like allegedly speculating, to take fucking notes and write everything down in case they did call on Nonsense to speak over that fucking email. Because obviously the DA is fucking pissed off over it. Fucking Julie's the one who gave Nonsense's name to begin with, or they would have never even knew who the fuck she even was. That's the bad part about it. They would have never known shit about any of it had Julie not put our fucking names in it. So what the fuck you doing? No, fuck that. Nah, hell no. Because then if Nonsense didn't go, I would have had to fucking go and sit there. Fuck that. Shit, I'm glad she fucking went. Again, keep my name out of your fucking bullshit, and you can keep Nonsense's name out of your bullshit too, Julie. What the fuck you doing? And then she went back to the fucking police station after she got fucking caught up for saying that I fucking asked people, saying that I recruited people, which would be Truth or Clue. Those are the only two like that I'm really friends with that are on other platforms like that played that stupid ass video. But I will say, I didn't know people jumped in Truth's ass for going or for saying he was going to go or whatever. Like, there's a lot of shit that I miss. But the only reason, like I said, the only reason I do feel like Nonsense had the right to even be there and, like, you know what I'm saying, and like, involve herself in this is because Julie already involved her in it. She's not just like, oh, fuck it, I want to go to court today because Julie's a liar. No, we know Julie's a liar, but I'm just saying, like, they fucking put Nonsense's name in a goddamn report. Barbara with the 5 gifted. Thank you, love. I appreciate you showing love, baby. Oh, shoot. Let me go get that little link too there. There's that link too that says allow gifting. Make sure you guys, because everybody's being really sweet tonight, membership maxing on us. They're membership maxing out on us. Make sure you guys hit this link that I'm dropping in the chat. Make sure you guys hit this link. And make sure you toggle your switch on. So your gifted membership switch is on. It's the link in the chat. And it will help you put your gifted memberships on. There you go. It's in the chat a couple, 3, 4 times. Tip who lives where? What are you talking about? Craig specifically mentioned her neighborhood. Said, I know where you live, bitch. An exact neighborhood, his words. To who? Julie? Regina with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Miss Regina. If you guys got one, please tell Regina thank you. Just Samantha said, member for 5 months. BJ's new bracelets are silver.
BJ's new bracelets. Silver. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
What kind of birds don't fly, baby? Jailbirds. Hey. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Membership Max and Monica dropping 5 of them on us. Thank you, baby. Dreams Escape with the 5 gifted. Look at you guys. Membership Maxing. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Membership Maxing on us. But since Julie didn't give Nonsense or Queen Bee emails, well, you know what? She gave Nonsense one and Nonsense forwarded it to me. Spilled tea. Dropping 5 on us. Go ahead, Miss Spilled Tea. Shoot. Look here. And here, let me put this link in here again. Make sure you guys tap that link in the chat and hit that toggle switch to on so you can pop your gifted memberships on. Okay, here we go again. I think this is almost over with. But like I said, I'm glad Allegedly Speculating was there. Hold on, I want a gifted membership to BJ so I can type in the members chat. Tyler, listen here, you're trolling. Listen, you're going to get blocked. You're going to get blocked quick. She's not going to fuck with you because you joke around like I do. Well, you troll too, but she's not going to fuck with you. She ain't going to like you. You're going to piss her right the fuck off with the truth bomb. It's going to take you one time to drop a truth bomb on her. She's going to get fucking mad. You're going to get blocked. You're going to be a blocked bitch. And you ain't coming back. You ain't getting unblocked after that. Your block's going to be a lifelong block. She said, fuck this. Shit, Clue's got a lifelong block. Listen, you miss every shot you don't take, period, baby. Drop it on them.
On the other hand, you know, Julie played some things for the prosecutor, and the prosecutor is in fear. Prosecutor thinks that there is definitely enough here to arrest them.
The prosecutor is in fear of Craigie and BJ. That's because Craigie's got those pew-pews and likes to threaten them like a weirdo. Xena with the fire. Dropping a membership on us, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, she, Miss Xena with the fire. Tessie B, 5401. Look, even when a member is blocked, you can't chat. I got a gifted one in Griffinies and still couldn't chat. Ever sunk? Well, you know what? She's a little bitch. That's all. And Marlena says, yeah, you know it's because BJ's lies. Well, yeah, we know it's because of... hold on a second. Wait, did I just read this? No, it's because of Julie's lies. Yeah, it's because of Julie's lies, but it's also because Craigie likes to threaten with his pew-pew. Laugh my ass off. Hold on, Just Murray says, if Craigie and Beej are the scariest defendants this prosecutor deals with, then he's got the gravy of all gravy jobs. I know, right? If he's that fucking scared of Craigie, shit, who have you been prosecuting, sir? Because what the fuck? Julie's got him scared in his boots.
I don't personally think there is. And again, I think if they'd have been there and spoke, you know, well, that's not exactly what happened. Here's the whole clip. Here's the whole context, et cetera, the prosecutor wouldn't have felt that way. But Julie had quite an extensive amount of time alone with him, and he says as much. So I don't know. I could be entirely wrong. We'll find out in 2 weeks what happens. Right now, they have a failure to appear. I don't know. Hopefully we can come live and talk about this. Until
damn, get your failure to appear ass out of here, you fucking weirdos. Should have went to fucking court, dang it. Now look at yous. Man, now look at yous. Alright, let's get this call out. What the fuck is this here? This is the dispatch call for the police. Now, see, this is what I don't like this shit, man. This is some fuck shit.
Got a pending welfare check, one on Church Road.
10-4. 42, you want to clear? You want to head that way and take care of that? 10-4, Scotland, you direct.
10-4. Welfare check is going to be on a Brittany Jackson. Call her advice. She's watching her on live currently and she's passing out.
10-4. Scotland, how many calls have we had to that residence?
Yeah, they just said of Brittany Jackson, she's live passing out. Or nodding out. They're watching her live stream right now.
Or welfare check is going to be on a Brittany Jackson. Call her advice. She's watching her on live currently and she's passing out.
A Brittany Jackson currently watching her live and she's passing out. So, what in the fuck? Yeah, whoever's calling needs to knock that bullshit the fuck off, because she's gonna fucking grift off this for fucking days now.
How many calls have we had to that residence?
He said, how many calls have we had to this residence?
And 4-2, when you pull up, make sure you put on your blue lights. I think that's from the residence where they may be having YouTube problems and everything else, and there were some statements made toward law enforcement.
What? Spilled tea.
Her bracelet probably called life alert when she sleeping face emoji.
Not the life alert bracelet now. You done did it.
where they've been having YouTube problems and everything else.
They've been having YouTube problems and everything else.
And there was some statements made toward law enforcement.
He said something about dangerous. He said, you want to go? Hold on, let's read this. Dispatch audio. 10-4 calling you direct. And then it says 10-4 welfare check is going to be on a person named, and then BJ. So then it says they're going to call her by phone. She's watching her on live for my interest. Passing out. Terrible. How many calls have we had at that residence? And then she says, and 4-2, when you pull up, make sure you put on county and blue lights. They said, I've seen this same residence where they've been having YouTube problems and everything else. And there was some statements made towards law enforcement. Bitch, your ass is motherfucking marked, baby. X marks the motherfucking spot. Check mark it right here. You're done. You're done. Right here. And there was some statements made towards law enforcement. X marks the spot, Jack. Look out. Yikes is right, man. Shit. Yikes is fucking right. What is even going on? What the fuck? Yeah, this call was tonight. Yep, that's why that team rolled the second time. The 5th of December, in my opinion. Yeah, oh yeah, because that right there, that statement right there is done. Every time they go out there, they're going to say that. Anytime the police have interaction with him, they're going to put that on there. They're going to put that out there to dispatch to everybody to make sure that they're careful. Which they really should. I mean, fuck, they really should be careful, you know? No, there's not a link for it that I'm aware of. I just was sent it. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'll tell you that. I don't know why anybody's calling the fucking police. I mean, we know she nods off and falls asleep. That's what she does. Like, that's just what she does. That's her, that's BJ's fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's her fucking, that's her jam. Like, that's what she fucking does. You know what I mean? She goes on, gets fucked up, fights off the nod, talks shit to people, and then gets off of here. That's her, pretty much her YouTube addiction. That's her YouTube pattern. She's going to lose her kids with their own behavior, Deborah Thiel says. Yeah, well, I mean, I really hope she don't, but I mean, it'll be her own fucking fault. But she'll blame the internet, but it'll be her own fucking fault. Why haven't they taken that pew away? Because he hasn't been served, Donna. When he gets served with that order of protection, or yeah, if they don't show up to court, they're gonna just put it on they're gonna get the OP by default. Right, and now casual art, and now she's really tired from taking care of a newborn, which, hey, you know what? Taking care of a newborn is fucking hard. We know that. BJ knew that before she had this baby. She knew how hard it was going to be to have a newborn at this age. She knew damn well how hard it was going to be to start over at 40 years old. Like, come the fuck on, bro. You knew what time it was. What do you mean, did BJ blame me? I didn't do shit, and she better fucking not blame me. Fucking little whore. Well, of course she's gonna keep digging. Hell yeah, she does. But she just spent the past week telling her subs she nearly died, so you're new to BJ. I can see someone being worried. Well, right, I guess, you know what? I didn't even think about that. She did just tell a bunch of people I mean, She did just tell a bunch of people she died, but she had a checkup today, so checkup today or yesterday or something like that. She said she's healing fine, she's healing better or whatever. So to be fair, you do get fucking tired with a newborn. Holy fuck. I mean, we've all raised a damn newborn. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, she was really bad tonight from what they're saying. I mean, she was like nodding off, I guess. If there was a baby in that house, it's not being cared for, no way. Well, I mean, she says that Craig takes care of the baby when she's not, whatever. Well, you know, like they take turns. Who the fuck really knows, though, to be honest? From what I was told, that the baby was still at the hospital, but she says no, the baby's home. I don't know. I'm not there to say for 100% sure. I have no idea. Was she running her cockbox about me? What'd she say? I'll have to go over there and listen, because I'll check the fuck out of that bitch. Hold on. What'd you say, nonsense? Let me see what you said. I hate to say it, but it feels like her rock bottom has a basement. Well, yeah, I mean, and honestly, she's gonna, like, people are, I mean, the thing is, she's got people that coddle her. Spilled tea, she said, let's hope the cops don't show up at your door. They're not going to. Why would they? I'm not sitting here falling the fuck asleep, passing out with a brand new fucking baby after I just told the internet I damn near died having her a week ago. You stupid fuck. And you wonder why the fuck they're at your house, dumb bitch. Right, maybe Melissa made another call. Hope they don't show up at her place either. Fuck. Fucking weird ass shit going on. What the fuck you talking about, you little weird bitch? Her own subs would be concerned. Well, and they are. I mean, goddamn, she just said she fucking... You know what she just got done saying? This is how fucking stupid this bitch is. You just got done telling everybody that you had a fucking bracelet on your arm that you had to wear for 6 weeks in case you just happened to nod off or fall out somewhere. So what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck? Jigster's pom-pom? So anyways, I love the name. So anyways, you just got done telling every fucking buddy that you damn near died having your fucking your baby, and you have a fucking bracelet on your arm that you have to wear for 6 fucking weeks allegedly, in case you nod the fuck off or fall the fuck out. So shut the fuck up. Keep fucking around. You're gonna find out. Put what on Twitch? You want to go to Twitch right now? You want to go streamer? Oh, Red Flag. She gonna delete it for sure. She gonna delete the shit. Hell yeah, she is. She should really FOIA the calls. That's what I'm saying, Stitching. That's what she needs to go do. Go FOIA the calls. Keep my name out of your cockbox, because I've been live all night, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. She's already fucking falling asleep again, bro. What the fuck? See, she needs to get her fucking life. Jay Fox says, I want emojis. Man, listen here. Kathy says, yeah, and the idiot is falling asleep, and then you got a drunk. What a great place. Is he drunk tonight? I didn't think he drank but that one night since they've been home. Last 3 nights he's been crossfaded, you said, bitch? Hold on, that dude. Last 3 nights he's been crossfaded. No shit. Stop. Queen just sent you Brandy Wine's clip of police calling and her falling asleep. Yeah, I played Brandy Wine's clip. Oh, I guess I didn't play her clip of the police. I played the police clip, but I played Brandy's clip prior to that. Sorry. J Fox crossfaded with what, though? I have no idea. Shit. I don't know what he's crossfaded on. Shit, that's the new thing. Hashtag crossfaded, right? She's still actually alive. She was nodding out an hour ago. Well, Ash, that's what she does, baby. They all said goodnight, and she's just in limbo. She's just sitting there half asleep. She's just nodding off. Jesus, man. Liquor and gummies, same as always. Runs with scissors, right? That must be the crossfade. The liquor and the gummies and the smoke. Crossfade maxing. Shit. Crossfaded on the weed, on the Xanax, on the methadone, on the liquors. From what I heard, Craig said liquor makes you sticker. Is that how Emily was made, though, huh? You said, put your Queen Bee voice on. And had you a couple bottles of that fucking Don Julio, huh? That Don Juan. Made you say, come on. Alright, I had to grab my other blunt. Let's go. We got a fire in the hole, baby. Fire in the hole. Cross fucking faded. We're about to get cross faded on this this here Durban poison here. What is it? Lemon, it's Tangy Dream and hold on. Durban Poison and Tangy Dream. We're gonna get crossfaded on that mix right there. Crossfaded on Mountain Dew and Tangy Dream and damn, that smells fire. Olivia Fig does CPS get notified for what? What do you mean, baby? What do you mean? I have no idea what the fuck BJ got done in her chat. I have no idea. Flying Ryan said QB's voice in a Clue mask. I'm fucking done with you. I'm fucking done with you. That's it. What the hell, fire? Shit. You better cut it out. You better cut that shit clean out. Hold on, the cops were at her house 30 minutes ago. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, they weren't even at her house, were they? I think they just called, didn't they? Or did they go out there? Because from my understanding, I thought they just called her on the phone. I mean, when she's out here... Listen, BJ. Let me just try to explain this to you in the best way possible, okay? I'm going to try to be as nice as I can possibly fucking be about this with you. When you're out here fucked up and you just had a baby, you said you had a wristband on because you had to wear this for 6 weeks in case you were nodded off or fallen out or fell down or had some type of an emergency. You have stated multiple times that you've seen chupacabras outside your fucking house. Craig has said he was poked in the boohoo by a fucking succubus. Fuck. I mean, if you listen to the shit you all say, and then you nod the fuck off tonight while on a live, how are you not motherfucking mature enough in your fucking own goddamn head to understand that somebody might possibly be fucking scared for your well-being? No, I don't agree with anybody calling the fucking police on you. I wish people would fucking stop doing that dumbass shit. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cute. But I'm saying right now, I can understand why someone would feel the need to call on you. Holy fuck. Listen, her fucking son came in the room the other day, or the other evening, and said, Mom, I felt something furry scurry across my foot. Like, there was like a little rat in there trying to take a nibble off her son's toe. What? Ma'am, all I could think of was when her real life moderator, Moon, you know, the one that goes real life and calls to get people fired from their jobs and shit. Miss Moon. When she had a fucking rat go fucking flying across her goddamn bed when she was on a live stream and we seen it scurry across the bed. That's all I could think of was there's got to be some little mouse in there scurrying across the bed. Nibbling on his toes. Hold on, what'd you say, Cinda Kane? Hold on, listen up, Beach. Queen's being real with you. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, man. It's definitely not. And she's a brand new fucking mom. And you know what? It's probably embarrassing as fuck for her kids. Because I'm sure she fucking does this nod off shit all the time.
At Regina _and_friends_ crime chat tip $2 through super chat. Poked in the chocolate starfish by what? Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Scared face emoji. Huh?
Yes, he claims he was poked in the succubus. He was poked in the bunghole by the succubus. That's his thing. I mean, that's his thing. That ain't my thing. That's his thing. That's what Craigie said that. Craigie said that. Not anybody else. That's it. That's all. I'm sure she probably does. She probably sits in the pickup line nodding off. Just the YouTubian. Hold on. Moon and her rats. She's going to get that hunt of Stop. Stop that. Listen, she straight stole Jay's. Hold on. In the showers. Oh my God. She just woke up and didn't even know she was nodding off. What the fuck? Probably nodding off again mid-sentence. Yep, called it. Swan Lake right there. God, she said a few words and nodded off again mid-sentence. So I just googled what a subutex is. Very interesting. Mercedes girl, okay, so look up Suboxone and then look up methadone. Jackie, if the vermin crawled across my child, hell, I would have sold my condo. This shit's wild, man. I'm telling you. He came flying out there. Let me see if I can find the clip. Let's go look and see if we can find it on Brandy's Twitter. Brandy Wine's Twitter. Her Twitter's full of shit. She's got all kinds of shit on here. Let's go in here. Let's go investigate Brandy Wine's Twitter over here. Because it seems to me like she's got all kinds of stuff over here that we need to get into. Miss Brandy Wine, we're coming to hang out because you're fine, Miss Brandy Wine. 17 minutes ago, the police called. Okay, so this is... Oh, God, she really does the throw. She really throws a fucking fit over this. I listen to this shit show.
Recently told me that Corey used to say, Jesus.
We will be live tomorrow for
I guess I'll try to do part 2. I'm about to
Mom, is everything gonna be
hold on one second, y'all. Give me a second.
Mom, is everything gonna be
Hold on one second.
What does he say, Mom? What?
Okay, y'all. Give me a second.
Eric's sons recently told me that Corey used to say,
Jesus. We will be live tomorrow.
Jesus.
We
Eric's sons recently told me that Corey used to say,
Jesus. We will be live tomorrow. For I guess I'll try to do part 2. I'm about to
Mom, is everything gonna be
hold on one
At Left Decipher tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. Can just see first words now, you know what I mean, Chupacabra Jack? What's poppin', what's happenin', smiley face emoji, zany face emoji, hungry face emoji.
The baby's first words are going to be hold on, hold please, hold on, hold.
second, y'all.
Jesus.
We will be I'm about to
Mom, is everything gonna be
hold on one second, y'all. Give me a second.
Her ass is fucking zoned. She count, baby. She out of there. Goody goody gum drop. Lost mother
All right,
of
so
one. Thank you for the floating heart,
when
baby.
you don't go live and give these people the attention they want, they call the police to your house. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here.
Hey, Whitney.
I'm done with this. This shit has I mean, this is I'm
Girl,
so
bye.
sick of
You
this
ain't done
stuff.
with shit. Still over there
I just-
falling asleep,
I mean,
cross-faded
literally-
as fuck. Cross-faded as fuck over there, passed the fuck out, knocked out. If he's cross-faded and she's fucked up, I'm thinking that baby is not there. I can't believe they'd leave her there with them. Listen, in my opinion, I think the baby's still in the hospital, and that's why she has to go back with that bracelet. But that's just my opinion.
The cops just come banging on my door saying that they're telling people that I'm falling out on live and that I need a wellness check. So this is what happens when you don't feed it and give it attention. I've completely made it to where I don't have to deal with trolls. I don't have to respond to them. I don't have to do anything. And what do? They call the police to my house. I mean, this is, yes, that's what just happened. That's what just fucking happened. You people are to be ashamed. You really need to be ashamed. I'm not giving them any attention. I'm trying to do true crime. And that's what they do. I'm sick of it.
Oh fuck, we even get some fucking tears in on this? She even throws some fucking real life tears in on this shit? Holy shit, guys. I didn't know she was the fuck. Give her a goddamn award for this dramatic ass fucking scene. Holy shit, man. Let's see what's really going on here, because I don't know.
I'm so sick of it.
But you'll sit and poke, and act tough as hell. Shit, you were tough than a motherfucker yesterday. What happened to that? What happened? What the fuck? Shit. You went from being Timmy Tough Knuckles to being a crybaby bitch.
That's okay. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna do true crime. I'm not gonna give them any fucking attention. So it's not gonna work. Smiley, thank you for becoming a member. No, whatever you do, y'all do not give in. Do not let these people, I will not give them anything anymore. Exactly, Nomad Beads. Exactly. It is absolutely sickening, but it's okay. I'll keep my channel locked down. We'll be members only every night. We're going to have topics. We're going to keep going. We're going to be covering different cases, and they're going to have to get bored with me. That's it. That's all. Period. I'm just saying, this is what happens when I lock it down. Missouri says, I'm sorry. I know I missed a lot. I just wanted to say hi, everyone. Missed y'all. Missed you too, Missouri Butterfly. Hope you're good. No, don't. The biggest mistake that you can make is to give in. I'm not doing it. It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Banging on my door at 12 o'clock at night, saying that I'm not responding. It's freaking crazy. Just my girls, thank you for gifting a membership. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not going to do this shit anymore. Totally out of troll. Oh, they have nothing, just the RN. Absolutely nothing. Craig, come in here to talk to me. I muted. You guys were right here. I muted. And they told the fucking police that Craig couldn't get me awake. Just my girls, thank you so much for gifting a membership. And y'all know where it's coming from. Y'all know exactly where it's coming from. It's absolutely uncalled for. Something's got to give. You know, man. They piss me off. They can look out now. Yeah.
She over there fucking nodding off. Shit.
Get.
At Spillet33 tipped $2 through Super Chat. WTF was the claps and gong for? Smiley face emoji.
She has no idea what the claps and gongs fucking for. She just did it just for the hell of it.
Get some rest and back at it tomorrow. Everyone knows where it's coming from. Hiding in plain sight. Oh, 1,000%. This has to be the most disgusting thing that I've ever witnessed from grown-ass idiots. So I don't get it, Soulshine. I don't. It is what it is, though. Love you too, Nomad Beads. I'll show what the blanket you knitted for Emmy tomorrow. We'll do a members only live. Like an actual live behind the paywall. Who, Nomad? Message me in the Discord and let me know who you're talking about. Look, hold on. No, because you know what? Bump that. Forget that. We could at least finish the Corey Richens thing. The police know I'm good. They freaking. Hold on a second. Damn. Yeah, I mean, shit, they've already freaking did the most. Hold on a second. You know what that tells me, though? You know what? As bad as that is, that tells me what we're doing is effective, right? Because we're ignoring it and we're not giving into it. We're not feeding it. We're focusing on true crime. And that's what they have to do. So that tells me that that's desperation right there. Let's keep our head in the game. We got lots of topics and things to talk about. Quality over quantity. I don't even care. You know what I mean? We're good. All right. So hold on a second. Katie. So we listened to Katie Benson, obviously, right? The sister. Let's see. Let me see. I feel like, did she not? Somebody said Corey was going to speak.
So wait, you mean to tell me you sat there while the police beat on your fucking door with a flashlight? And you didn't get up and answer the fucking door? What the fuck is happening? She did for the longest 40 minutes of my life. They beat on the door for 40 fucking minutes? She forgot she was ending the stream. She squirreled and forgot. I would say she nodded off and forgot, but I don't know what the fuck she got going on. Yeah, I said she's fucking lying because she didn't get up and do shit, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't hear him and stuff, but then they start beating on the door, and she's like, that's the cops right there, guys.
Love the Hive. Red heart emoji. Red heart emoji. Red heart emoji.
Yeah, I guess, from my understanding, her child came in and said they were beating on the door. Yeah, hold on. BJ's live stream is still going. I guess she forgot to end it. I'm fucking dead. Yeah, no, listen. Yes, all that ruckus and the baby sleeping. That's the worst part about it, man. That's the worst part about it. All this bullshit. And the baby's, you know what I'm saying? The baby's there. The fucking door getting beat on and shit is crazy. That's crazy. She does have a mod that can end her stream. I guess she does. I mean, from what she says, she does. Fuck, they got on there and ended her live stream before when she fell asleep. What was it, Diana that did it? I think it was Diana that triggered. I think it was her that ended the stream last time, wasn't it? Wasn't Diana the one that did it last time? Oh, she cut the chat off. That's right. Yeah, she cut the chat off. So yeah, maybe she don't have any mods that'll cut her stream off. I thought she did. Not to mention, hold on, not to mention of the baby in that whole rant. Craig has never came down when they've been called. I know. And you used to hear his dumbass all the fucking time in the back. I don't know, like I said, hold on, for Breaking Chain says, for a very long time while she slept, BJ was the only person in chat. I took a screenshot. Damn, no call for me, Yvette. No mod can end her stream. She won't give any access to her YouTube or StreamYard. Only a managing mod can end the chat. Damn, I didn't know. So basically she's over there asleep and they just, a mod just ended the chat for her and she's just nodded the fuck off. Like, what a pathetic fucking life to live, bro. Why would you not want to get fucking help? Man, I would expect one of y'all to at least pull me to the side and be like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you fucking doing? I would hope one of y'all would at least be a friend to me and be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Get your fucking shit together. What the hell? Last time somebody ended it, Craigie did. He came up. You could hear the mouse clicking. Why would you not log off and go to bed? I don't know, to be honest. You would think she would be tired and be like, all right, guys, I'm done. I got to go to bed. But yeah, Craig's the only one that can end it. Hold on, what's that lady's name that used to do that shit? People would be calling Dorothy? Dorothy used to do this shit all the time, but she was diabetic too. Allegedly says, I've always said it's kratom. That's my personal opinion. You know, I mean, hey, I'm not saying it ain't. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, to be honest. I can't put my fucking finger on the exact substance she's using, but allegedly says, Regina, hold on, QB, but you ain't doing this kind of stuff. To be fair, you don't even fall asleep like that. Well, no, I'm saying if I did, though, like, if I fell asleep every fucking night, nodded off mid-fucking sentence, and was doing the shit she was doing, I would hope one of y'all would be like, God damn, you need to fucking chill out, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I would hope there would be somebody that would be a friend of me enough that would be like, bro, pull me to the side, something, fuck. Like, something, bro. God damn. No cult for me. Hold on, let me see here. Yes, when Dorothy did it, we stayed up all night waiting for her to wake up. I think it happened twice. Yes, for real. And just Murray, you said I got you because I would hope to hell someone had me. I know that's right. Yeah, Tyler, that's definitely not kratom. No, I think she's on methadone in my opinion, or Subutex, Suboxone, something like that. I think it's methadone. She says it's not, but something's going on. If it was kratom, she would be going through withdrawals. We don't see that. It's subs all the way, in my opinion. Well, it very well could be. I mean, it very well could be. Alright, hold on 1 second. She says some what if the cops show up at your fucking house. They know better. They know I don't fuck around and do stupid shit either. They have no reason to just show up at my fucking house. They know better. I don't do shit to have them just show up at my fucking house. BJ's asking what women look like. This bitch is fucking stuck in high school. Well, yeah, we knew that. She said, Shady, you suck. Stop, you suck. You don't even know what you got going on, Shady. Stupid. Stupid. Whoever has lost 100 pounds after having a baby. I've never heard this. I've never heard of that either. Like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about with her Filipino tubes, but I'm about tired of it. So, anyways, that Madison that BJ gets pissed off about made a video and it triggered the fuck out of BJ. So, we're gonna put the shit the fuck on. Because apparently it triggered BJ so fucking bad she went live today over it. Because she was so goddamn mad she couldn't stand it. She could not fucking stand it. Let's see here. So she did a thing that says BJ's a no-show at court. Okay, here we go.
Hi there, I'm Madison.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is where BJ loses her ever-loving shit.
Hi there, I'm Madison. Welcome to my channel. You're all very welcome. Now let the fuckery begin.
The following clip I clipped from Nonsense's channel earlier today. Nonsense was present in court via a link for the public Nonsense, confirms Julie was present, however Craig and Brittany were not present, nor was there any legal representation supporting them both.
I can assure you of today is that if you call and get the ability to view this court hearing publicly, as is our right to do, you do not get a link to the prosecutor meeting, the municipal prosecutor meeting, which was what was recorded last time and emailed randomly to myself.
I had to look and see if this was sped up because it was going fast as fuck, and I didn't know if it was just me being higher than Cooter Brown because I can't hardly fucking hear her talking that damn fast, or if it was her.
And Queen. What I find very interesting out of that whole situation is the only two people provided that link or the ability to get into the prosecutor would be Brittany and Julie. There was one other party present, but unless he mirrored somebody else's name in the hearing already, that person was not a part of it. But what I find very problematic in this situation is Julie filed police reports on said court recording, which I don't care about, but Julie failed to provide information to her police with contact information for myself or Queen, who were emailed a public.
There you go. So she half-assed gave the information. She was half-assed giving Nonsense's information to mine because she didn't really want him to reach out. She wanted us to be in the report. She wanted to use our names, but she didn't want them to have our information to reach out if they needed us. That's the fuck shit I'm talking about.
YouTube link by an anonymous stranger. Julie filed the reports, used our information, but didn't provide contact details, real names, anything. So they could not even follow up on complaints and ask for the forwarded email, who it was from, anything. So I have done that myself. I've taken the liberty of making sure that they were forwarded the link. She knew my information. She's got my information. She got it in a YouTube complaint when she struck me.
Yep, and that's usually how that's used to be a trick from the like OG, like way back in the day. OGs used to strike just to get people's information. They don't do it no more so much because that Rob Reed. But yeah, a lot of people used to strike just to get the other person's info.
I find it very odd that she did not provide them contact details for the supposed investigation to even contact the person or people who received the emails. Little sus. But I can verify today that whoever recorded the prosecutor side of things was either remote viewing through one of them or they gave the link to somebody.
Which I don't think they did. In my opinion, I think they gave Julie the link and they gave Julie the link and BJ the link. Just like they sent one to Nonsense today and allegedly speculating. I think they could have very easily sent the link to somebody else, but I think that it went to Julie and BJ, and I think Craig recorded the court date because he was sitting there with another phone, and Julie and BJ were in court, and then it just so happened to get posted later.
Because otherwise, you go right into the judge. You don't even go into the prosecutor on the public one. Interesting, isn't it? Process of elimination is very interesting, considering there's somebody running around talking about remote viewing and being able to take over people's computers and stuff from a remote location. Anywho, that's beyond the point. But just so everybody is very clear, I have, like I said, provided the court with the actual email because Julie failed to do so.
See right there, Julie failed to do so. Julie failed to give the fucking courts the information, but wanted to put my name and Nonsense's name in that stupid ass fucking report she did. Like, what the fuck? Then had the goddamn audacity to say I was recruiting people on other platforms to share the video and share the link out. What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
She told everybody publicly that she turned me into the prosecutor and the detective, but she failed to give them information to be able to contact me, which I find extremely suspect. However, I've been saying all along, this is lockcow on lockcow. All I care about is the facts and the truth. And the truth is, you probably shouldn't go live while you're supposed to be in court. You probably shouldn't take court proceedings lightly. You probably shouldn't slap the court, the judge, the prosecutor in the face with disrespect. Brittany. So while I was sitting in a court hearing where she failed to appear,
And the judge was not fucking around.
And yes, FTAs have been issued for both her and Craig. See, I can publicly discuss because it was a public courtroom. So I can talk about what went down. And we can get the audio later.
BJ and Craig both have failure to appear warrants. What the fuck? Y'all missed out on court for no good reason. Now you guys got failure to appear fucking warrants. What the fuck? All because you didn't want to jump on a 5-minute fucking Zoom hearing. Jesus. Hold on 1 second.
But it's pretty fucking sad that I was there early. I'm just a public viewer. No warrant, no bench warrant at the time, just a failure to appear. Just an FTA. And 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, if they do not appear again, then it'll progress. Well, she didn't even get ahead of that, Jasmine, and tell the judge or the court that she had extenuating circumstances and needed a continuance. And no, there was no attorney there. Another thing that I want to talk about before I get into dragging Brittany's ass for a minute, because unreal. I told you guys all along, what I was doing was detailing Julie's words and BJ's. And here we are, where they're both misusing our systems. There will be an appearance in 2 weeks. If they fail to appear again, they will be, at that point in time, it'll be decided if a bench warrant's issued or whatever the case may be. We'll get into more of the details of that in a minute, but I want to show you what, instead of being in court, she was doing.
Instead of Brittany being at court today at the same time court was taking place, she was live on her YouTube channel ranting, "Brittany, you can do a live stream, yet not defend yourself in court. Oh my God, where are your priorities? What would happen if you ended up being arrested for a non-appearance? You have children that depend upon you, especially a beautiful new baby." Here's a screenshot of the live stream Brittany did while ignoring her own court appearance. Brittany, you have abused the court system and made a mockery of a very stretched system. You're nasty. I have no words right now.
She said, "You're nasty and I have no words right now." So it says, "My mouth is not a bakery. I don't sugarcoat anything. If you ask my opinion, I'm going to tell you the truth." BJ's fucking hot. That's what pissed her off between Madison and Angela. That's why BJ went live today. Did you guys listen to her little fucking rant when she was live today? Did y'all listen to that bullshit? Maybe we should go back and revisit it, because I know one of you girls got that. Hey, Miss Brandy Wine with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Brandy, for dropping 5 on us. I appreciate that. Showing some love. Red Rock, you been packing for a summer getaway. Hellfire. Hell yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's just fucking wild. It's wild shit. Some wild ass shit. So, let's see here. She fell asleep at the end of this. We're gonna watch this real quick. Out like a light. Like a light.
I'm perfectly fine. Especially when I've got people that are calling the cops to my house in the middle of the night. We're absolutely over it.
She just sitting here. She just stopped mid-sentence and let me put it on the... It's on normal speed, but we'll put it on 1.
All right.
1.
I'm going to go ahead and get, yeah, worthy of a nomination, Academy Award for finished performance. Well, we'll talk more about it tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and end it now. That was, look, we sat through 45 minutes of that. I mean, I don't even know what you call that. She just...
Oh, look. She's a fucking sleep. Nodded the fuck off. She gone. Been gone. And meanwhile, though, we got Granny over here saying the same shit I fucking said, identical to what I just said. If the New Jersey prosecutor said only 4 people were present during their meeting to make the recording, 1 excused because therefore a different case, which was the guy in the video, the others being Julie, BJ, and Craig. But wait, Craig, we didn't even hear or see Craig. So Craig's device was logged in, but he sat silent. Meanwhile, someone's recording. Again, I think Craig was recording the fucking court date, like I just said. I absolutely believe, in my fucking opinion, that Craig recorded the goddamn court date. This was... Granny's Watching made this 48 minutes ago. Said the same exact thing that I said on here. So I'm not the only one that thought that, you know? We're back over here on the beach. She's still asleep. Ain't heard a peep out of her. Look, we'll put it on like 2 times the speed and see. You can hear little grunts from her, but that's about it. But it's on 2 times the speed. Sitting sideways. Boys in the... Listen, we're still fucking sitting in silence. Fuck, 5 minutes later, here we go. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, 25 minutes later. Shit, hellfire, almost fucking done, and she's still fucked up.
His arrest and asked where they would like to go. They expressed to give her all the trust assets. While isolating the boys, Corey provided them with false and harm. Immediately after Eric died, she cut them off completely from our family, from Eric's family. The isolation was calculated and strategic. Corey used the boys as bargaining chips with my dad. She repeatedly threatened not to let him see his grandson.
Trying to do true crime. And that's what they do. I guess I will try to do part 2 about to hold on one second, y'all. Give me a second.
And there was Eric.
And families continue. Always grateful for others, showed all
cause to our family.
Project.
Planned and carried out his murder. Daughters in Corey's crosshairs. Trustee and personal representative, I begged him to end the marriage and go his separate way.
Well, make sure y'all go sting the thumbs up while we're fucking watching this shit show.
By that point, he had already consulted with a divorce attorney and was deeply afraid that he might not be awarded sole custody of his children. He made the heartbreaking decision to stay because he could not accept the risk of what might happen to his sons if Corey had equal custody. Seeing Corey that his preferred.
Does anybody got the timestamp for when she says the police show up? When she says that they're there beating on the fucking door with the flashlight? She's like, somebody called the cops, guys. They're here with the flashlight on the door.
Be like your dad.
All right, hold on a second. Let's get through this.
Love the outdoors. Find your peace.
A best friend. You took away everything from.
Yeah, we need a fucking timestamp for when she comes in.
Look at her face, y'all.
Perseverance. We also want to recognize and thank Todd for his dedication and relentless efforts in helping us ensure justice has been served.
340's too long. Yeah, her son heard it. That's what I said. If you guys got the timestamp, I can't find it on here. Her son heard that. Her son heard it. Heard him beating on the door, I guess. But I don't know when they got there. I'm not sure what time they fucking, when the timestamp was that they got there.
Smiley, thank you so much for becoming. What just fucking happened?
Believed Corey was the most evil
Gotta be right
person
here.
he had ever met. He knew that he.
Right, here we go. Found it, and the timestamp looks to be 2:11.
This is you. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Smiley, thank you for becoming a member. I don't even know if they can hear me. Hold on a second, y'all. Club Maple, hold on one second. All right, can you guys hear me? Listen, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Jesus. We will be live tomorrow. For I guess I will try to do part 2. I'm about to hold on one second, y'all.
That's when her kid comes walking in right there.
Give me a second.
Yeah, so her kid comes in and tells her this right here is where it's at. And then she acts like he's beating on the fucking window or whatever. She's like, you guys hear that? You guys hear that? And she says it's the police beating on the window. How scary is that to your kids when you won't get your big ass up and open the fucking door?
All right, so when you don't go live and give these people the attention they want, they call the police to your house. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm done with this. This shit has I mean, I'm so sick of this stuff. Literally the cops just come banging on my door saying that they're telling people that I'm falling out on live and that I need a wellness check. So this is what happens when you don't feed it and give it attention. I've completely made it to where I don't have to deal with trolls. I don't have to respond to them. I don't have to do anything. And what do? They call to do anything. And what do? They call the police to my house. I mean, this is, yes, that's what just happened. That's what just fucking happened. You people are to be ashamed. You really need to be ashamed. I'm not giving them any attention. I'm trying to do true crime. And that's what they do. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. That's okay. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna do true crime. I'm not gonna give them any fucking attention. So it's not gonna work. Smiley, thank you for becoming a member. No, whatever you do, y'all do not give in. Do not let these people, I will not give them anything.
Tyler said, I'm blaming Laura. Hold on, I'm blaming Laura QT. I'm fucking dead, bitch. What? What the hell?
Anymore. Exactly, Nomad Beads. Exactly. It is absolutely sickening, but it's okay. I'll keep my channel locked down. We'll be members only every night. We're gonna have topics. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna be covering different cases, and they're gonna have to get bored with me. That's it. That's all. Period. I'm just saying, this is what happens when I lock it down.
Well, that's what happens when you lock it down. You were stuck with 83 people in your chat. When you took that shit off and started drama and started saying the cops were coming and all that other shit, you jumped up about 100 subs. So you went up to, what'd you have, 218 in your chat?
Missouri says, I'm sorry. I know I missed a lot. I just wanted to say hi, everyone. Missed y'all. Missed you too, Missouri Butterfly. Hope you're good. No, don't. The biggest mistake that you can make is to give in. I'm not doing it. It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Banging on my door at 12 o'clock at night, saying that I'm not responding. It's freaking crazy. Just my girls, thank you for gifting a membership. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not going to do this shit anymore. Totally out of troll. Oh, they have nothing, just the RN. Absolutely nothing. Craig coming here to talk to me. I muted. You guys were right here. I muted. And they told the fucking police that Craig couldn't get me awake. Just my girls, thank you so much for gifting a membership. And y'all know where it's coming from. Y'all know exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah, it's coming from your real life fucking people over there. Your real life chat, your real life mods, you know. All you motherfuckers over there like to go real life. What the fuck is she even clapping for? What in the fuck is this for? Out of nowhere, we just gonging and clapping out of nowhere.
It's absolutely uncalled for.
Craig did wake her up. Yeah, he did. Hell yeah, Craig woke her ass up. Her kid actually went in and woke her up.
You know, man. They piss me off. They can look out now. Yeah. Get some rest and back at it tomorrow. Everyone knows where it's coming from. Hiding in plain sight. Oh, 1,000%. This has to be the most disgusting thing that I've ever witnessed from grown-ass idiots. So I don't get it, Soulshine. I don't. It is what it is, though. Love you too, Nomad Beads. I'll show what the blanket you knitted for Emmy tomorrow. We'll do a members only live.
Yo, Katie K. Dropping 50 of them on us, baby. And guess what? You know what I just thought about? She can FOIA. She can FOIA the call. But also, guess what else? She didn't fucking go to court today. The only thing that's going to take away focus of her not going to court is somebody trying to call the police or swat her ass. Convenient, huh? It's real fucking convenient. Thank you, Miss Katie K, for showing us some love. If you guys got one, please tell Katie K thank you.
Like an actual live behind the paywall. Who, Nomad? Message me in the Discord and let me know who you're talking about. Look, hold on. No, because you know what? Bump that. Forget that. We could at least finish the Corey Richens thing. The police know I'm good. They freaking. Hold on a second. Yeah, I mean, shit, they've already freaking did the most. Hold on a second. You know what that tells me, though? You know what? As bad as that is, that tells me what we're doing is effective.
Tyler, they already got the call. They already put it out.
Effective, right? Because
what's effective? This right here, this little spiel right here, makes me side-eye her. Because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Effective, nothing. You go into court, and all of a sudden the police getting called just out of nowhere, which ain't fucking right, and I don't know who's doing it, and I hope they fucking stop. But I also think that this might be a little setup here, too, as well. Because, again, you need the attention off of you from not showing up at court today and having a fucking warrant. You and Craig both have fucking warrants out for your arrest. Fuck that police call.
You know what that tells me, though? You know what? As bad as that is, that tells me what we're doing is effective, right? Because we're ignoring it, and we're not giving into it. We're not feeding it. We're focusing on true crime, and that's what they have to do. So that tells me that that's desperation right there. Let's keep our head in the game. We got lots of topics and things to talk about. Quality over quantity, I don't even care. You know what I mean? We're good. All right, so hold on a second. Katie. So we listened to Katie Benson, obviously, right? The sister. Let's see. Let me see. I feel like, did she not? Somebody said Corey was going to speak.
I say locked in. Why did she just say it? Let's get locked in. Because I didn't hear her. Did she just say it? The drugs have fogged your fucking brain, baby.
Let's see this one. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Let me share my screen. Exactly, just my girls. Exactly. All right. If anybody wants to become a member or support the channel, please click that thumbs up. Consider joining the green team or Club Mabel. I gotta remember the name. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Let me see. Soul Shine says, Brittany, I'm so sorry that you can't sit at your own home, do a live, and not have to experience this childish actions of people that want nothing more than attention. Well, look, here's the thing. Here's where I'm at with it. She did just the RN? How come I'm not seeing it? I want to see it. Because she's such a freaking narcissist. How many times have we ever witnessed like the unaliver do their own speech? Like, that goes to show you how much of a heifer she is. And look, I love how the numbers go back down when I start talking about Corey again. I'm not giving y'all anything. You can move on and go find somebody else. I don't care what you do. We're not here to entertain any of that. We're doing our own thing over here. All right, let me see. Here we go. Maybe this is it.
I understand that Ms. Richards will like to stand at the podium.
Here we go.
And
Let's
you
hear
folks
what
would like to join her.
Let's hear what Miss Richards has to say, you guys.
No problem.
Very interesting. 45 minutes just to RN. Oh no. Oh hell no.
Thank you.
There should be Kleenex up there if you need it.
Oh, there. It's right here. Do you want water? I think I'm probably fine. I need to honestly.
Good God, why does she need everybody around
My sweet
her?
baby boys. I know that today you don't want to speak to me, have a relationship with me, or you may think you hate me, and that's okay. I will never be angry at you for your feelings. When the day comes that you're ready, I will be here for you, waiting for you and loving you. But I need you boys to know and understand that I have been desperately trying to get in contact with you any way that I can for years. That all of my communication has been completely cut off from you since early 2024. And now I will use any opportunity I can to get a message to you. Even if that means sharing it publicly to the world, fully restrained, in my jail clothes, in one of the most horrible situations possible. I don't care, and I'm not embarrassed or ashamed by any of it. All I care about is you boys. I will do whatever it takes for you to hear the truth from me and to come home to you.
Oh my Lord.
For the time being, I don't know when that is or when my next opportunity will be. So for now,
What in the fucking loser all get out is going on? What is fucking happening? I don't know, her true crime fucking sucks. What in the fucking hell? What in the get out is this? You guys, I didn't even realize it was fucking 1:30. Jesus Lord, I gotta get up at fucking 5:30 and it's gonna be... I'm gonna be dragging ass. Damn it. Good God. Alright, guys. I will see you guys in the morning time. I'll be live in the morning time. Nothing happened to her stream. She just shut it off. She nodded off for, I don't know, 25 minutes and then...
$4.99 through Super Chat. Queen, she already played that whole thing, but she was knotted out.
Oh,
Take
fuck.
2. Clapperboard emoji.
My God. So this was the second time, huh? Good God. Alright, guys. Well, I will catch y'all on the flip side. I will see you guys in the morning time for coffee and a blunt. I'll catch you about 7:30 in the morning time. Time slots have been filled. I'll see you guys about 7:30 a.m. Make sure you're up. You got your coffee and your smokes. We might go to the lake and sit down and chill. Catch y'all on the flip side. Good night, everybody. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. QB out.